Now we're filming.
Now we're filming. Hi.
That was the practice run.
This is take two.
Welcome to Stitching Blues. This is Mary Lisa, and we just went, I think, 20-30 minutes of going through a video that wasn't running.
Yeah, so we're back.
But we are doing Stitchmania. Not Stitchmania, excuse me. We are doing the cross-stitch sleepover that Teresa had suggested, the kitten stitcher. And as you can see, it's 2 a.m. Central Time, and we're still stitching.
We're still stitching. We're doing very well. The dogs are sleeping, but we're still up. So
I'm working on an owl. Where is the pattern? The front. It's the little owl. It says "Be brave," and then got a lot more turquoise to put on here. So,
I'm actually doing Blackbird Designs. I'm actually doing the Nightmare Ride, and on mine, I actually dyed the fabric. This is out of leaves, and so I'm a natural dyer. You'll see some of Lisa's and stuff that will show. I have really bad allergies. I'm allergic to everything. So I dyed my fabric with naturals. So these are out of leaves and some berries that I put in here. So I don't know if you can see that real well in the contrast, because it looks really good. The fabric, if you look at the threads, I've also dyed those. So less likely to go to the ER. So I'll let you show what you're doing.
I'm working on Lone Elm Lane.
This is amazing.
Hazel Hollyhock.
Love this.
And that's a new pattern. I just saw that. I've not seen that pattern before. So
Yeah,
I think it's super cute. So I just started it today, so I haven't made very much on it.
You've done really well. Show your progress. I mean, she's just now started this, and that's really good.
Just
and
a
no
little
frogging.
urn.
And
No frogging.
And we've had wine, and we've had coffee and tea, and no, we didn't have tea. We had coffee and hot chocolate.
I had hot chocolate.
Coke.
She said,
Coke.
We had a whole bottle of wine, the two of us. But we haven't had to frog anything.
We haven't had to frog anything.
So
we've done a lot of talking and laughing and answering questions. When Teresa was doing, we were watching her video again, and we actually answered the questions.
Yes, we watched her live video and answered the questions as we went along.
Right, and that's just between all three of us. We're not going any further than that.
That's right. It's kind of like what stays in Stitcher's realm. It stays there.
It's staying in Stitcher's realm. So.
But
show your haul. You gotta show your haul again that you got.
My what?
Oh, yeah, your haul. Yeah.
Second time around.
Second time, number 2 now.
I got this absolute fabulous, and this is really a fabulous buy. It's season fob. It was $18, now $1 at my local needlework shop. It's fabulous. It's four little things. I bought the Grandpa's Pickup. Everybody was doing this. And this is where Stitchmania influences my buying. Because look at that.
It enables us a lot.
And then I got Prairie Schoolers, Santa 2018. And then I've got this New Life. It's butterfly, and I don't remember what I paid for that.
That's the one with the hard ankle, right?
Yes, get a hard dangler. This is, I didn't realize, this is dimensional needlework. Well, maybe that's the name, but this was interesting. I thought it was, I've never seen it, and I thought it was interesting.
Is that Faces?
Yeah, Faces is what it's called. And then I got a companion piece to it. Also, so that's the companion piece.
She's got some pattern on the back.
Those were on half off sale. That was really cool. This is pins, wearable pins and ornaments, and you can do the main piece, and then you've got these little seasonal pins that you can change out. So I think that's really a cool thing.
I like that turkey.
This is from Enchanting Lair, called Road to a Friend is Never Long. I thought it was really sweet, and I think we can. I can do something with that, maybe as a gift. And for 4th of July, I think I'm gonna pull this out for the 4th of July. And again, this was half off. Red, White, and Blue by Erica Michaels, and it was really nice.
That's just my shirt.
Yeah. And then
I love that.
I thought this was different. The colors were striking, and I really got it to see how the dimensional. I'm into dimensional work, so. And then what's this one? This is half off again. Needlework Memories, and it's a My Sampler journal, and I think it was really pretty. And then I've got the Carolina Antebellum needle case, which is an octagon needle case, and I think it's interesting how it will go together. Okay. This is a Dutch tree. It's a table topper. I think that's, again, if I can find the material, I'll start that for 4th of July.
That's the key to the castle. Also, that's where the Carolina.
And this, I actually have 2 of these by Erica Michaels. It's Painting Peter, but they were $1. I got 2 of them because a friend of mine is my local guild is a big rabbit person, and I love rabbits. So I couldn't believe I found that for $1. And I found this one, Mr. Jingle, for $1. Look at that. I mean, it's just amazing the things you find. Oh, and I got this. That's right. This was You Look Fabulous. It's a lamb. It was half off. It came with the buttons and the pins and everything. I have the Halloween lamb, so this will be a nice companion to it. But I got it on sale too, and this was half off, so you really can't go too bad. And one of my better hauls, I will have to say, is the Blackbird Designs Home for the Holiday series. So I'm really excited about that because we decided to do the SLA that, no, SLA, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it.
A Gulf Coast Stitchers starting Labor Day.
Labor Day.
So, and they're doing this piece out of the book.
SAL? Yeah, SAL. Yeah, SAL. I'm actually going to dye fabric for all of us.
Yes.
For this one. We just want the snowflakes that are in here to actually show up a little bit better. So I'm probably going to do some walnut and some coffee stain so you can actually see it just a little bit better because we really want it to show up. And we thought that it would give it a little bit of enhancement because we want, if we're stitching, we want it to show. Yeah. So I really want those snowflakes to show up. So I thought that'd be good. So I'll dye fabric for all of us.
But yeah, I was really excited to see this. One of the more exciting things we're doing,
so excited,
as a group, and you're welcome to join us, is we are doing a stitch along, SAL, with the Hannah. Oh, that is.
I'll hold this.
With the Hannah Gilpin 1800 sampler, and you can see how interesting it is. The letters are sideways, they're upside down, they're turned all kinds of ways over here. It was just an interesting piece. And with that, my dear friend,
that would be me,
dyed fabric for us in 32 count. I'm not going to open it all the way this time, but look at that gray. And this was dyed, natural dye of...
It's walnut bark. And actually boil it and sift it, and then I dye the fabric in it.
It's just beautiful.
Less likely for me to have allergic reaction. So I enjoy it. I love dyeing. So I think we're gonna do that August 1st.
August 1st. We'll start our SLA. Then I will set up
SAL.
SAL.
SAL. We'll have a little sign putting up there. SAL.
We'll have a Facebook page and we'll have a Instagram. We all talk while I let Princess Pigpen in.
She's gonna let the baby in. She's jumping up and down like a rabbit over at the door.
Now she's following them off.
We're actually tomorrow gonna set up our calendar because we have so much stitching going that we're not keeping it straight.
Right.
So tomorrow when we actually get up, we're gonna sit down and go through our calendar and see exactly when we're gonna start stitching because we're going to be leaving for Kingsport soon, and so we'll be doing that for EGA. We're really excited about going up there and doing that, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
And then you'll be on your retreat. We're actually going to run the bookstore. We're not taking classes this time. We're actually going to be helping out. So me and Lisa are going to run the bookstore, and Faye is actually taking a class.
Yeah.
So we'll be running the bookstore, and they keep sending us emails telling us how many books they had. I think we're up to 38 boxes.
Yeah.
So we're up to 38 boxes, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm real excited about that. It'll be good for the...
Going through the books are always fun. So we did the bookstore a couple of years ago.
Right.
When we first initially started reselling the used books.
Right.
We had probably over 1,000 books.
Yeah. We didn't look so good at the end of the day, though. I'm telling you. We were worn out. We looked rough. I mean, but it was really good, and we had a good time. And we found some stuff that we were actually looking for. And
so, you never know where the treasures will come from.
Right.
So, you want to share yours?
You want to share yours? Because she's got some amazing, some amazing
some
purchases.
Fun stuff to show.
Yeah.
Let's see. I didn't show this yet, right? This time.
No. Yeah.
So, I'm working on this heartstring samplery schoolhouse coverlet drum. This is what the drum looks like.
It's wonderful. I love that.
And you could change the color up. You could, use any color that you want. And I chose a blue color. I ran out of thread, so that's stopped my progress for now. But this is what it looks like. And I've just got to put the sides on. You see this little part right here. I'll have to put that on each side. And then I'll be finished with that pretty much that I've made so far. And let's see, what else was I going to show y'all? Oh, let me show you these needles I bought today. These needles are 24-26 John James, and they've got both sizes in there. And I had never seen that before.
Oh, it's like
where they have both sizes in there, not just one size. So I thought that was kind of cool as well. And let me show you this other little thing I have called the Star Detangler. Have y'all seen this before?
Yeah. I actually saw it, before.
Now look, this thing is made by CompuStitch. And what you can do is when you have, most of y'all probably have seen this before, but when you have really short threads.
Right.
Oh, yes, yes.
When you have really short threads, you can use this. Probably not going to show up very well on here, but you can run it under and pull them and clean up your backs really well. So this is what this is if you want to see the information. I don't know where I got this, but I really, really do like it a whole lot, and I think it makes my backs look a whole lot nicer as well. And let's see, I was going to show y'all some of my favorite patterns.
Oh yes,
I brought some of my patterns with me today.
She was enabling us, is what she was doing. Okay, I'll just be honest.
The first one I'm going to show you is by Midnight Stitching, called A Spooky Spot of Halloween, and this is just fabulous. And this is this pattern, okay? And it's really, really cute.
So what we thought I'd do with this one is I would dye some fabric for us. And I thought I would actually do mulberries, and that would be like an orangey, and actually do some walnuts. And I think that would show up. That pattern just absolutely magnificent. So I thought we'd do that one for that one.
And I know the Lizzie Kates, we're going away. But this is just super, super cute, called Strawberry Sampler. And I saw this made in a shop, and it was in a white frame, and it was just cute as could be. It had big, white, chunky.
The frame was like almost 3 inches wide, and it's
but that is
actually
just
made
super
amazing.
cute. And
wasn't it in Conway?
it was in Conway.
It's the
store there.
The Stitcher's Garden, and they have just amazing samplers. We love that store. And the frame was just, it was like this big, and it just showed off the needlework amazingly. I mean, it was absolutely wonderful.
Okay, so let me show y'all this.
This is
Yeah.
This is RETM Quaker Mermaid. The colors are fabulous on this.
So she's gonna make hers blonde.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make mine a redhead because, you know, why not?
RETM.
So we love that. Also,
And that is what it looks like there. Okay.
I'm gonna dye fabric for us on this one.
And see, the next couple are older patterns, but we just love Halloween. We're crazy for Halloween.
We love Halloween. I mean,
and these next two are drawn threads. This is called Simply Scary. And that is a super cute little pattern right there with the kitty cat with this arched back. Really cute. And the little ghost are in the window looking out of the house. And let's see. Then I've got one other drawn thread called The Haunting. And it's like a little Halloween sampler with little motifs, little witch's hat, a little crow. Super cute. That shows right there. Okay. And I don't know how long I've had these, but they're really, really, really old. But y'all want to see anything else?
I don't know. I'm just working on I've been making name tags for all of us for Kingsport. So I don't have Faye and Lisa's with me, but I actually have the material I'm going to start Lisa's on.
Oh, okay.
And this one's right here. Oops. Noise. We're all the way down. I don't think I've got hers with me. I've got some more just of what we're going to be stitching.
Here's the fabric that you're doing mine.
And this is the one I'm actually doing, and these are berries out of my yard. And it actually smells good. So when I'm stitching, it smells like Pop-Tarts to me. So these are berries that grow wild in my yard. So I just make that. And that's the one I'm doing, that one. I don't have Faye's and Lisa's, mine and Faye's with us. So I've already stitched those. And it's a super cute. I don't have the, I've got my copy pattern that I'm marking as I'm doing it. And they're actually sheep. And they have high heels. They're really cute. So we're making make name tags for those. And I've just got more whips. I mean, they've enabled me so much. I think I've kitted up, 4 or 5. Now we are doing some that are in the magazine. So we found, I've got some magazines that have some samplers in them. And then we have some fabric that Lisa's going to be putting in the shop. I know that. So we've got some more linen that she's putting in there.
Hey, Princess Pigpen has come to visit. She's really tired.
Yeah,
and Queen Lady is like, give me a break.
yeah, so they're having a good time. They're wondering why we're all still up. So
here's the fabric we got that Nanette to put in the shop.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
So she'll have it probably up in the next couple of days.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Yeah, and there's another pile over there too. So
it's some of the really pretty colors. There are all kinds of sizes, everywhere from 32 to, I think, 18.
There's 118 that was for the Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, and then, yeah, we've got 28, 32. Most of it's 32. A lot of 32.
There's a lot of 28s also.
There's a lot of 28s too.
So they'll be in the shop and...
So I think that's about it.
Are you going to show some of your Stitch Mania finishes?
Oh, I didn't bring them. I didn't bring them with me.
I
didn't, because we went home after EGA. We had EGA this morning when I actually taught. I did a patriotic scarf. I made scarves for everybody, and then we're embellishing them. So we embroider on them, and then everybody's going to bring them back, and we're going to take a picture. But I did have 31 starts in 31 days. And now I'm FFOing them. So if you follow, Instagram or whatever, I post them. I post them on our EGA website when I finish them. So I've done 4. I finished 4. So I'm doing pretty good so far. Getting them to,
that's what I'm working on, finishing my Stitch Mania
Right.
starts. I've got I did 18 and I finished 6. What? No. Yes, I finished 6 and I've got 1 completely FFO.
Yeah, I got so I've got, I think 4, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, I was real pleased with that. In fact, let me show you what that looks like, because that really, I think.
And I
actually I have 2.
Yeah. I just watched from the side.
She watched from the side. She was rooting us on.
Next year, probably.
Yeah.
I'll have to start in January, though, pitting up my stuff.
Right.
I wanted to show this one, the flat fold.
Oh, that's amazing.
The flat fold instructions from Vaughn. And it really was really well, and
it looks amazing.
And as you can see, I found these buttons, and these are the other 2 buttons. I decided just to not let them go to waste, and it was just perfect. Her instructions were so well. I changed it a little bit because I wanted this blue to show like a little frame, and hers were all the way out. So that was the only difference in what I did. So out of all the things, that was my favorite.
The fabric on the back, it's amazing. The fabric on the back is just, I mean, it just sets it off, and I think it's beautiful.
I mean, yeah, I think it complemented it really well.
Right.
And so I was real pleased with it. Thank you.
I mean, wow. I mean, great instruction. We need to know how to do a drum, okay?
Yeah. FYI.
Yeah, we need a drum. Okay, if you want to, we need to learn how to do a drum. We all have been doing drums lately, and they're a little into.
Do you have any store stuff to show?
Yes.
Oh, how about all your stitch markers? Did you show those?
No, not yet.
No, and she actually has a brand new display for them.
Yeah.
So they're absolutely wonderful. She's been working on these. So
we've got needle minders.
Yep.
They're going to be in the shop. They're going to be $6 each, or 3 for $15. So you can see I've got quite a few of them, and we're working on some more. And I'm working on one to give with the Hannah Gilpin sampler. We'll be giving a free one out with it. And one of the newer patterns we have, I've got, yeah, these are my newer ones. I'm going to borrow this from you. I got more coming in, and so in my next video, I will have the latest. But I had this one, Spirit and Spells. And then I've got Tea for 2.
And show then the back of that pattern. Show that little picture of what they can make.
Oh yeah, look how cute that comes on the back. That's another cute.
Very cute.
Yeah, that is. And then I've got this sampler Heart to Heart. It's an Anna Abril. I really think that's pretty. And those are some of the new items into the shop. And we got more coming in. Actually, I got a big order coming in. I was hoping it would be in before the end of this week. I mean, before our sleepover. We were the only ones brave enough do this.
I know. We did have some people earlier that we did stop by and everything. And we may have somebody come for breakfast.
We're having a brunch in the morning with mimosas, and hopefully we'll
food. We will have food. I promise we will have food.
I'm gonna have waffles, and we're gonna have omelets. Princess, what you want?
I know. I'm like,
so we're gonna it's gonna be good, and then we'll be stitching some more.
Yeah,
and working on our stitching calendar.
Yeah, we've got to, because we just got to get organized on what we're doing, when, where, and we're doing another one. But she'll be telling you, "Come here, hi, my baby." This is my little mud pie. She's been my mud pie ever since the beginning, and yeah, I've got pictures of her. She goes out and she just digs. And today it was Cocoa Bird Day. So we've all been pulling cuckoos. If you're not from the South and you don't know what cuckoos are, they get on, well, people think
Anything.
socks. They get on anything and they just cover you everywhere. But when you have a really silky dog, they just stick to her like glue. I think we pulled about 125 off of her already today. So it's been an interesting time for her. She hasn't been the happiest camper with us tugging on her all the time, but she's been really good. And she's wondering why we're not going to sleep. She's smelling my fabric, yeah, so she's been really good with us.
Ever had that one child that likes, you know, if there's any mud around, we'll find.
Yeah.
This child will find it. Now this one here, even in her younger days, she had to be clean all the time. But this is my mud bucket.
She is. I mean, she loves the mud. And there's rabbits out in the yard, and she likes to go and play. She don't really chase them, but she likes playing with them. And frogs. Yeah. She loves frogs.
She didn't understand the frogs. She sits out there, and we have a whole mess of them out there just singing away. We were watching the Belmont races, and she was fascinated by the horses.
Yeah.
She was just kind of, whoa, what's that? That's a pretty playpen.
That's right.
Well, with that, we'll sign off, and I thank you for joining us, and you have a wonderful night, and keep on stitching.
Morning.
It's
the morning.
It's the next day.
It's the next day already.
Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye-bye. We're mentioning waffles, and I'm like, oh, you know.